Hi, welcome back to my channel, Cosmic Insight Astrology. My name is Christina. If you have a Libra rising, Libra sun, or Libra moon, this is your 2022 November astrology forecast. All right, Libras, let's see what kind of amazing opportunities going to hold for you November, or what kind of challenges you will need to face. So it is a very intense month, just like October. That is the end of the year, which is like because of the eclipses will be really intense. And we have a Scorpio and Taurus axis. So actually, it's in fixed sign. Scorpio anyway rules the eighth house, so it could be difficult. But it is just like ending contracts and bringing actually growth through something ending in our life. Let's see what's going on, Libras. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to animate the chart for you, and I'm going to animate that November 1st for you. No, 1st. Okay, 2022. All right, so the month starts with Venus and North Node opposition. North Node is actually your karma, where you are heading, what you are approaching. That is actually could be a new avenue. Actually, it could be a new purpose in your life. And Venus is love and attraction and money. Those two are opposing in your second and in your eighth house. And actually it's your financial sphere over here. So what can you expect from this kind of opposition? It could be like you are going to take on to some kind of research, and you're going to go and get involved with banks. You're going to get some kind of loan, or try to get some kind of loan, or you're going to have some kind of inheritance or insurance money paid out. But because of Venus's opposition, Venus is money, and in your second house, what Venus rules originally, the Taurus, it could represent something like, you know what, right now I'm going to give you a little bit of difficulties. Maybe you will need more paperwork to get that mortgage. Maybe you will need to study more, or do some kind of more research to invest in something, because your knowledge is not fulfilled yet and you are scared to make that kind of step. So that kind of conflict between here. All right. So we are moving forward, and we're moving actually to November 8th. And November 8th, we are going to have a total lunar eclipse. And the lunar eclipse is completion. We're going to have 16 degrees Taurus. Okay. So that moon and Uranus going to conjunct. So the moon also going to be in 16 degrees, and it's going to actually oppose the sun over here in your second house. So the way you are making money, it's going to get under a magnifying glass. So right now you're going to do a lot of research, as I mentioned. Mercury is here. You see, conjuncting with the sun. It's the beam of the heart of the sun. The sun is really bright and light, and like Mercury doesn't have an opportunity over here to fulfill itself or show its way. Mercury also says second house is finance, the income. So perhaps you're going to have some kind of issue with selling stuff, like you're not going to be capable. Maybe you want to sell your valuables, maybe you want to sell your jewelries, or your watches or whatever, and right now you are not capable to sell it. Or something from inheritance, because it could be like Scorpio was inheritance, Venus is here also, so it could be some jewelry from inheritance, and you are not able to sell it because it's opposing the sun, and you have some emotional string to it. You are not capable because emotionally you still attached to that if you get that in inheritance. Or you don't have the right clienters for that, because it's an expensive piece and you need to find the right clienters for that. So this one is also going to have Uranus in, so it's conjunct the moon, is conjuncting with Uranus. You're going to feel very deeply emotional. You're going to feel very psychic with the moon in the eighth house. you're going to feel something like your intuition. You're going to have lucidity, vivid dreams as well. And then Uranus is like downloading information from the cosmos. It is the crown chakra, so you are going to be capable actually to download informations, and that is really good. But this full moon lunar eclipse is squaring with Saturn. Saturn is limitation, rejection, restriction, but also hard work and endurance and ambition and like karma, lord of karma in your fifth house. So Saturn not only, so I tend to say that Saturn is sucking you dry wherever it is. Yes, it's it could be true, but also Saturn could give you ambition and give you some kind of stability. It is almost like building a basement somewhere, but this is a T-square. T-square is not the best astrological configuration, right? It is some conflict, some kind of challenge in it. Not only because it's opposing each other, the moon and the sun, but because squaring with the Saturn square with sun. So that is your vitality. And vitality where? So that is in your financial vitality, that is your financial power, right? And Saturn is restriction. So it is investment over here. Perhaps you are not capable to get to your investment because you invested in something and it could come with a little bit of loss, or you might not even be able to go to the bank, some of you, and get all the money or jewelry or something you put in time. So it could be like a little bit of frustration, restriction. You will need to wait. It's censorship somehow. So censoring your ability. You might going to appear, like if you are in Europe, and Europe right now is in big trouble. And if you are listening from there, you might have some kind of issue to actually take your money out from the bank. You are limited to take that out. So you can only take $1,000 or $200 or whatever it is. So it could represent that one as well. But also it could be some kind of pregnancy if you are female, and if you are, so it could be actually with Saturn, it could indicate some kind of cases for some of you, not all Libras. And like there is a billion out there, but some of you could actually lose a pregnancy. It could be chosen or it could be spontaneous because of Uranus is there, so unexpected. So it could be a miscarriage, an ectopic pregnancy or something like that. But that's going to end. It's going to be, it's gonna have a new cycle. When we are going to the new moon for the 23rd, you're going to be more optimistic about that. And then let's see, Libras, what else is coming for you. We get a lot of really great aspects. We do have on the 10th Venus and Neptune trine, and Venus and Neptune trine is beautiful because Venus is in your second house, Neptune is at your work. So Neptune is in retrograde. So right now you took off your rose quartz glasses. You are not illusioner, delusional. You're working hard. You're working some art project perhaps. So, and Libras is famous about that because Libra ruled by Venus, right? And you have some kind of good taste. And then second house also your taste, your values. So it could be like, all right, you know what? I go into my workplace, I go into beautify, or I feel loved. And why do I feel loved? Because I get some money. I get maybe a bonus at work because I'm working very hard, or because I'm really loving and I'm very compassionate. And it's bringing in more clientele, so at work as well. And it could represent that. And then we're going to have Sun in Scorpio trine in Neptune later on the 14th. So Sun also with Neptune, that's your financial power, your financial vitality. And Neptune over here, Neptune is glamour. You might going to be capable to spend on glamour. It is also your health, your wealth. And you might also get money, Venus, before I said it's also trining with Neptune, to adopt. Neptune is adoption, a pet, for example. So it could indicate one as well for you Libras. Some of you going to adopt a pet. Some of you going to glamorize your workplace, your your daily routine. For example, in daily lives, you have the jugger on all the time, and right now you want to feel really like different, like you want to shine, you want to be shining, glamour, and you make a decision. You're going to put some kind of jewelry on every day, or you're going to do some kind of makeup every day, and that's how you're going to show up at your work or in your life, just in general. And then we're going to have on the 16th, November 16th, we are having actually Venus going to Sagittarius, and the 17th Mercury goes to Sagittarius. So those two planets, 16th and 17th, goes to your third house here. Third house is communication, neighbors, siblings, your friends, and your study as well. So Venus and Mercury over here giving you opportunity to study something new, giving you the financial funds to study something new. It could be something like your friends need some kind of advice, and you are capable to giving advice. And the advice is liberating your neighbor, your friend, your sibling. And Venus is loving, so it is a loving communication. And because in Sag, it is going to liberate the person, whoever you will advise. And then we're going to have actually on the 20th, Vesta in Pisces. So Vesta is moving into Pisces 0 degrees, okay? And what's happening over here? So Vesta is the eternal flame in your sixth house. So sixth house is work. So you're going to actually love to work. You're going to actually love to go to work and complete your daily routine. It's ruled by Virgo usually, and that is very dogmatic work. And even if it's dogmatic, somehow you find pleasure and flame and compassion and passion in it. And then I also wanted to mention on the 22nd, we're going to have the sun moving to Sagittarius, 0 degree. Look at that over here. Third house. So you're going to have a lot of emphasis on your third house. And it's going to be a lot of speech, like free speech, and you're going to go with your workshops if you want to, or you're going to create a website which gonna liberate you. You're going to maybe create a website for traveling or some kind of traveling agencies, because it could represent that one as well. And then on the 23rd, we're going to have a new moon, and we're going to have it in Sagittarius over here. It's going to be in 1 degree Sagittarius in your third house. So that is a new beginning, liberation, new beginning, maybe traveling. Sag is traveling, third house is short distance traveling, or, for a short time. It could be long distance because Sag, but, it is for a short time, 5 days abroad or something like that. It could be something, an educational travel. It could be something like you are teaching and you are travel right now. You are going to have that kind of Sagittarian gypsy spirit, and you just go around the world, and you just going to like teach from all over the world, but you stay short times everywhere. Sagittarius can stay in one place, and that is a stellium over here. Very happy. It's ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter back to Pisces, and Jupiter is back to Pisces in your sixth house, and it's giving you miraculous healing, miraculous opportunity at your work, because those together can give you that. Okay, and then Jupiter also stations direct on the 23rd in your sixth house. So whatever you had in May back then, but you couldn't accomplish, so it could be something like you were applying for a job and you didn't get it, and right now it will move forward with, or you needed a roommate, or you needed to rent out your house, and then you couldn't, and right now that opportunity is coming back for you, and it's going to create abundance in your life, some kind of abundance. It could be spiritual because of, like you get a roommate, or someone is coming to your work. Maybe you're going to hire someone, an employer or an employee, and it's going to be from abroad, and you're going to like that person because you have common values and common interests as well. So yes, that's really good. And then Pallas going to station retrograde on the 30th. And Parasateni is the planet of wisdom. It's going to be in Cancer for you here in your 10th house. So don't try to change job right now because of wisdom is not there right now. So probably you are not thinking it through. And you might have to talk it out with someone. You might have to think a little bit and go deeper before you make any changes in your career. So wait until Pallas is coming out because of somehow, wisdom is not there. And then, but I wanted to say also Mars and Neptune square all months long. It's confusion with media, TVs, and lies. So Mars over here in Gemini and Neptune, which is life and lies and confusion, hidden enemies. Mars is in your 9th house. It could come from somewhere, from like from your co-workers or employees, somebody. You might have an amazing one came in before, but somebody is lying, somebody is dishonest, somebody is illusional, maybe somebody is consuming drugs or alcohol, and that's why you're going to have a conflict, because of you say, all right, how can you teach? Maybe you are having a school, and how can you let someone to teach if they using drugs or alcohol, or some kind of conflict over here? So definitely you will need to adjust that. You will need to talk about that. You will need to work it out somehow. It's going to be very heated perhaps, and the other not necessarily understanding, because Neptune is denier. So Neptune doesn't understand. I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't, like that kind of situation. But talk it out and, solve the issues. All right, Libras, if you like my podcast, please subscribe, like, and comment. And I'm coming up with another one soon in for December. Check out my 2023 videos as well. And I'm creating and inviting you in Urban Kitchen right now, Witch Kitchen right now. And you can see some kind of astro remedies over there with astro herbalism. So you are welcome to check them out. Thank you so much for your attention and for listening. And I see you in November. Bye for now. Bye.